Party. I'm Shivangi. Shukla. Let's get started. Battle for Karnataka intensifies as the Prime Minister starts campaign with BAJRANGBALI chants. BJP's going gung-ho with only days to go before elections. The Prime Minister launched a scathing attack on the Congress.
कांग्रेस के घोषणा पत्र में ढेर सारे झूठे वायदे। कांग्रेस का घोषणा पत्र मतलब तालाबंदी और तुष्टीकरण का बंडल है। कांग्रेस के पूरे घोषणा पत्र में क्या लिखा है? ये वापस ले लेंगे, ये हटा देंगे, वो निरस्त कर देंगे, उसे रोक देंगे, इस पर प्रतिबंध लगा देंगे।
Retaliation to Congress leaders, डर का माहौल drive in Bajrang Dal Rao. PM Modi tore into the Congress and said that they were spooked by BAJRANGBALI.
कांग्रेस की हालत इतनी बुरी है, उनके पैर कांप रहे हैं और इसलिए कांग्रेस को मेरे जय बजरंगबली बोलने पर भी आपत्ति होने लगी है। तुष्टीकरण के लिए कांग्रेस किस हद तक जा रही है, ये देश और कर्नाटका के लोग देख रहे हैं।
Vadra Congress anti-Hindu card backfires as Congress leaders question Bajrang Dal ban pitch. BJP National President JP Nadda is campaigning in Karnataka's Raichur with only few days to go for elections. He says the BJP's double-engine government will run in the state.
तुम्हारी जरूरत नहीं है, मोदी जी ने बैन लगा दिया है। इधर भैया तुमको तो माफी मांगनी चाहिए क्योंकि तुमने पीएफआई के 175 केस वापस किए, 1600 लोगों को जेल से छुड़ाया है, जिसको अमित शाह ने दोबारा जेल में डालने का काम किया तो अमित शाह जी ने।
Bajrangbali politics. BJP and Congress continue their heated parley in the biggest election controversy in Karnataka.
So I don't want to discuss more, and in the party forum I will discuss it in thorough. And yesterday, ex-CM, even senior Congress leader Veerappa Moily clarified everything. And regarding banning any organization, it is not under the subject of the state government. It is only the power is with the union government. So regarding that aspect, already Moily has clarified everything. I don't want to intervene in that issue.
Vadra Congress escalates anti-Hindu abuse, calls Bajrang Dal RAVAN SENA now.
There is no relationship between Hanuman and Bajrang Dal. The workers in Bajrang Dala, the Karyakartas in Bajrang Dala were acting like dissidents of Ravana. So Bajrang Dala was subjected to be banned once Congress comes to power.
Speaking to Republic, Union Minister Smriti Irani took a drive at the Congress and said Congress has always been involved in communal polarization.
बजरंगबली हो या राम भक्त होने का विषय हो या आस्था का विषय है, और हमारी आस्था पर अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी प्रहार करती है तो निश्चित रूप से लोग आक्रोशित होंगे। और ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कार्यकर्ता आक्रोशित है, हिंदू समुदाय से संबद्ध हर नागरिक, हर व्यक्ति इस बात से आहत है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी जब जब सत्ता की कल्पना करती है तब उनकी कल्पना में ये भावना संबद्ध होती है, सम्मिलित होती है कि कैसे हिंदू धर्म पर, हिंदू आस्था पर और हिंदू धर्म के पालन करने वालों पर या फिर संगठनों पर वो प्रहार करें।
Kasaragod MP and Congress leader Raj Mohan, while campaigning in Karnataka, can be spotted interacting with SDPI leaders and saying that all of us are fighting against RSS. So Muslims must not contest against Muslims and should not let the BJP win. Police have detained BJP workers who gathered outside the Congress party office in Hyderabad to recite Hanuman Chalisa and amid a row over the Congress manifesto mentioning the ban on Bajrang BJP MP Tejasvi Surya has lashed out at the Congress and said the Prime Minister does not need to be lectured on Karnataka's culture and credited Prime Minister Modi for granting classical status to Kannada language.
देश में बजरंगबली को याद करना आज गुनाह बन चुका है क्या? क्राइम बन चुका है क्या? कांग्रेस पार्टी ने इसी प्रकार से इस मुद्दे को देख रहे हैं और प्रधानमंत्री जी ने 2-3 दिन पहले ही कर्नाटका में रैली में बोले थे कि यही लोग प्रभु राम को लॉक किए थे और यही लोग आज जो बजरंगबली की जय बोलते हैं उनको भी वो लॉकअप में डाल देंगे.
The 18-member committee appointed to decide the future of the Nationalist Congress Party unanimously has rejected the resignation of party chief Sharad Pawar. In a press conference after the meeting, NCP leader Praful Patel said that several political stalwarts had called him and others expressing that Sharad Pawar should remain the party president. At least 5 Deputy Inspector General rank officers and 7 Senior Superintendent of Police and SP rank officers of the CRPF have been tasked to coordinate deployment of various security forces in violence-hit Manipur. The Kerala High Court has refused to stay the film The Kerala Story. A division bench comprising of justices have in fact considered a batch of petitions seeking to cancel the censor certificate of the movie. As the wrestlers' protest refuses to die down now, Union Minister ANURAG Thakur said that an FIR has been registered by Delhi police and also the SC also giving its verdict. Now, he added that Delhi police is conducting a fair investigation and requested the players to let the investigation be completed. 2 Jawans have been martyred after a gunfight between terrorists and security forces in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district. According to sources, 2 to 3 terrorists are believed to be trapped in the area. Two drug peddlers were arrested and seized nearly 6 kilograms of drugs from the possession in Jammu and Kashmir's Pooch. Jammu and Kashmir police said that a case has been registered against them under the Narcotic Drugs and Other Substances Act. A further investigation is right now underway. A 59-year-old scientist at a defense research and development organization in Pune has been arrested on charges of spying and sharing security-sensitive information with a suspected female Pakistani intelligence agent. In yet another Khalistani provocation in Australia, Sydney, the Swami Narayan temple there was vandalized by Khalistani goons. The temple of Western Sydney's Rose Hill suburb has been vandalized by Khalistan supporters. Temple has been vandalized just weeks after India raised issue with Albanese. Speaking at Apple's earnings call, Apple CEO Tim Cook said that India is at the tipping point and a major focus for Apple. The technology giant CEO further said, and I quote here, terming the opening of its first 2 retail stores in the country in Mumbai and Delhi as a milestone for the company. He further has emphasized that the vibrancy in Indian market, calling it unbelievable. Union External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar has chaired the G20 meet there in Goa, and he lashed out at Pakistan for cross-border terrorism. He said that no, in fact, terror operation should be tolerated, or terror will not be tolerated at all globally.
While the world was engaged in facing COVID and its consequences, the menace of terrorism continues unabated. Taking our eyes off this menace would be detrimental to our security interests. We firmly believe that there can be no justification for terrorism, and it must be stopped in all its forms and manifestations, including cross-border terrorism.
Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma stated that the people of Manipur are taking refuge in Assam amid the ongoing violence in the northeastern state, further informing that he is in constant touch with the Manipur CM as well. And Biren Singh, the Assam CM as well, has pledged his full support to its neighbouring state. An uneasy calm prevailed in Manipur on Friday morning, and as no fresh violence was reported overnight between the communities and amid heavy presence of security forces, the police said. However, gunfights were reported between security forces and hill-based militants in various parts of the state. Amid the violence in Manipur, the Indian Army has reported that the situation in the areas of the state where clashes occurred have been brought under control and is stable. It is further stated that all efforts are underway to restore normalcy in areas. Charanjit Singh Atwal, former Speaker of Punjab Assembly, has joined the BJP in presence of Party National President JP Nadda in Delhi. On April 19th, Atwal had resigned from the primary membership of the Akali Dal. Encounter broke out between security forces and terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri area on Friday morning. 2 to 3 terrorists are likely trapped at the encounter site. Details are further awaited. Northern Army Commander Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi paid rich tributes to aviation technician who succumbed to his injuries on Thursday after the hard landing crash of the Army helicopter in Jammu and Kashmir's Kishtwar district. A top Israeli trade body official said that India and Israel are expected to sign several MOUs next week to boost bilateral trade with a focus on agri-tech, energy, tourism and healthcare during Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen's visit to New Delhi, a top Israeli trade body official has said. As a mired in controversy, film The Kerala Story releases across theatres. Protests have broken out at Chennai and Kochi as high sentiments run amok amidst those offended by what is being depicted in the movie. China's Foreign Minister Qi Gang said that the situation at the border was generally stable and that he is open and willing to hold more bilateral meetings with India. Jurors watching Donald Trump's video deposition on Thursday heard the former president deride a woman accusing him of rape as a nut job and mentally sick. And an expert estimated that Trump could have caused nearly $3 million in damage to the accuser's reputation.